Take responsibility for your life. All of your life. Everything. Everything that happens in your life, start taking responsibility for it. And the first thing that might come into your mind when I say that is, how can I take responsibility for everything? I don't decide what other people do to me. I can't make them act a certain way. I can't make the wind blow, or make the sun shine, or make the clouds go away in the sky. I don't control any of that, Raphael. So how am I supposed to take responsibility for everything? What if somebody dies in my family? Am I supposed to take responsibility for that too? Well, taking responsibility is a little different than making yourself at fault and blaming yourself for everything that happens. What I'm asking you to do is, instead of react, instead of being a victim, somebody that gets screwed over, or somebody that really gets hurt, and somebody that loses when something bad happens, you can be proactive. Not reactive, be proactive. And what a proactive person does is, they choose how they react. They choose how they respond, rather. They don't react, they don't become the victim of the circumstances. They don't become the victim of somebody else's actions towards them or other people around them. Instead, they take a stance and they really make a decision to stay in control of their emotions and their mood and their outlook and perspective on the situation. So when I say take responsibility, what I'm trying to convey to you is that for you to be successful in your life, for you to have the things that you want, to connect with the people that you care about, to create a business that thrives, or to have an amazing career, or to grow spiritually, to improve yourself and have great personal development, to have a great body and be in great shape, healthy, mentally and physically, you can't react to circumstances. Because if something bad happens, you're just gonna say, oh God, it's all bad, everything sucks, I can't do anything. That's a victim. Whereas the proactive person says, hey, you know what? I'm gonna take responsibility. Yes, this might not be the best thing that could have happened, but I can choose how I'm going to respond. And instead of freaking out and losing my mind and just running around like a chicken with its head cut off, you can really take control of yourself and your actions. Again, the problem is not really that you are at fault for the situation or that you should blame yourself. The problem is how you're responding. What action do you take? Because most people get emotionally attached and they get emotionally hurt, frustrated, right? And then they lose control over their response, and all of a sudden they're taking all kinds of action that really isn't helping them at all. They're not getting any closer to their goals. They're doing things that are making them feel even worse. And it all goes downhill from there. So taking responsibility is deciding that you're not gonna fall into a default mode where you just react, and just emotionally freak out, but rather you are really grounding yourself, putting your legs down and saying, hey, this thing happened. This person did this thing to me. Or I feel like this is bad. However, I'm making a decision to take this course of action. Not based on emotions, not based on being reactive, but rather because I know it will get me closer to my goal. See, most people, if they walked up to somebody that they had a crush on and they got rejected, would absolutely freak out. They would say it's the end of the world, they hate me, they'll never like me, my life is over, I'll never be in love again. But somebody that's proactive would say, oh, they said no. Well, that means no for now. Maybe I could change their mind. What can I do to show them a better side of me? Maybe my approach was timid. Maybe I was scared. Maybe I was worried. Maybe I was nervous. Maybe I was being reactive. Now what can I do proactively? What course of action can I take to show off a better side of me? Not to intrude or become somebody that is too aggressive, but rather what can I do to make this better? To make a better impression? Or, well, maybe that person said no. That doesn't mean every person will say no. Who else am I interested in? Who else might I want to approach? I'm just saying, right? Instead of freaking out, instead of saying, oh, the world is ending, there's always another chance. There's always another person. There's always another opportunity. If your first business didn't work out, so be it. You could start another one. But most people don't see it that way. It's just, oh God, it's all happening to me. I'm a bad business owner. I don't know what I'm doing. I can't manage people. I can't manage money. And I'm just going to quit right now because clearly I wasn't cut out for this. Drop that belief. Drop that reactive thinking. Don't let yourself slip into that dirty pothole, because you're going to be stuck there for the rest of your life in this cycle, this non-stop, never-ending downward spiral, where you don't get to live your dream, you don't get to accomplish your goals, and quite honestly, you become miserable, filled with regret and resentment towards yourself and other people. But when you're proactive, when you take charge, when you take responsibility for your life, it's so easy to succeed. Because quite honestly, all that you really have to do is set a new sail, make a new decision, take some form of action, have strong beliefs that back that up. And now you can actually turn that bad situation, all that downside, into an opportunity. You know, there's something funny about when the stock market crashes. People, they get upset, they go crazy, they start selling off all their stuff and going, oh God, it's all over. But the people that make money during that time are the people that double down and invest more and say, oh God, look, everything's on sale. So again, which side do you want to be on? The reactive one, oh God, I'm losing all my savings, I'm going to give up? Or, what an opportunity. Even though I might have lost, I can make that up by now going all in, because I know it's going to go back up. And whatever that is in your life that might not be going right now, it will turn around. Whatever it is that's not working out for you currently, whatever's bad, the good will come. Because just like stocks, it goes up and down. And things will go up and down. So when it's down, you can either look forward to it coming back up and setting a strategy, or you can say, oh, it's always going to be down, and then when it comes up, you weren't ready, and then you fall right back down again, and then you're always miserable, even when things are good. So make that decision. Take responsibility for your life. Become proactive, not reactive. And now, you can live a better life. You can have a better impression on other people. You can fix problems. You can sleep well knowing that you're in control, you're in charge. Even if not of everybody else's actions, even if not of all the circumstances, but of yourself. You're in charge of how you respond to whatever happens.